Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in today's video, I want to talk about Bitcoin and my personal price predictions for Bitcoin to hit in the next bull market. Now we know the next bull market is going to pretty much happen in the year 2025 pretty much, right? Now what we are seeing right now, okay, for Bitcoin, we know Bitcoin has obviously been pumping for the past few months, ever since the beginning of 2023, right? Early of January, you guys can clearly see Bitcoin has been pumping ever since then. Yes, we had small corrections, but overall, Bitcoin has been pumping majority of the time, right? You guys can clearly see we are in fact seeing a slow recovery, and of course, Bitcoin is in fact forming a new pattern up to the upside. So I wouldn't say we are in fact 100% in a bull market just yet. We're obviously still in a bear market, right? But I will say this, okay? I will say that we are in fact, in the early stages of the next bull market, because just remember, guys, we have already hit bottom, right? Last November and December, right? Where we saw Bitcoin at $15,000 at one point, and it was hovering mainly at 16K. At one point went all the way up to around like 17K, then went back down to 16K again. So for the past like 2 months, right? November and December, last year, we saw Bitcoin hovering at $16,000, and then all of a sudden, we saw Bitcoin pump up to the upside, and it just kept on going up, and it will continue to go up to the upside. So in this video, guys, I want to talk more about where Bitcoin will potentially be heading in the next bull market. Will most likely be in the year 2025, right? 2024, okay, will obviously still be a great year because of the halving event, of course, and every single time we have the halving, that is where we see Bitcoin tend to pump the most, and of course reach a new all-time high, right? Throughout Bitcoin history, every single time we have the halving, right, for Bitcoin, that's where Bitcoin tends to pump the most and reaches a new all-time high. So buckle up for all my Bitcoin holders out there that's watching this video right now. Be prepared for next year in 2024, and of course the year 2025, because things are about to get crazy, right? For Bitcoin, and not just Bitcoin, but cryptocurrency in general, because that's when alt season will happen as well. That's where we see altcoins pump. So in this video, I want to see if Bitcoin can actually reach 200K in the next bull market, or 250K, right? 250K, right? 300K, okay, or will it be 350K, 400K? I don't know. Time will tell. We will see, but it's gonna happen, right? One of these price targets, okay, will happen for Bitcoin, and I'm mainly towards 200K, 250K, 300K, 350K. Will it hit 400K? Maybe, potentially. You know what I mean? It's a very high price, but it could potentially happen, guys. Who knows, right? Who realistically really knows? So in this video, I want to talk about it, right? Now, yes, Bitcoin's currently at 30,600, still holding up very well at $30,000. It's been consolidating at this level for the past few days. The market today, okay, it's not really moving as clearly see, but overall the market's up slightly, 0.67%, and the global crypto market cap currently right now, as I'm filming this video, is currently at 1.19 trillion, and the Bitcoin dominance is up 50%, 50.2% to be exact. So that's absolutely amazing to see for the dominance for Bitcoin. Ethereum is up 19%, so that's great. Now, I want to show you guys a fair few charts in this video. Okay, the first one is this, the 50 MA. You guys can clearly see, it is in fact having, this support level right now for Bitcoin. Okay, like I just mentioned, at $30,000, but I reckon soon enough we're going to break out of this 30K level. Okay, break up out of this, support level and just break above it, right? So we're going to see Bitcoin touch back up to $31,000, and it's going to continue to rise from there. Okay, now I want to show you guys this chart as well. Okay, so inside this bar, right, we could potentially see Bitcoin break out of this bar. Once Bitcoin breaks above this bar, once Bitcoin actually breaks above $31,000, I want to say, right, and it reaches 32K, I think that's when we will in fact see the next rally continue, right? So once we break out from this level, like I said many times, okay, we will in fact see Bitcoin break out of that. Now, here's another chart that I really want to show you guys. History repeating. You guys know I'm a big believer of history sort of repeating itself and rhyming. Okay, it's like clockwork, right? So we saw Bitcoin drop, okay, and it was consolidating a little bit, okay, around this level right here, and that was when obviously Bitcoin was in fact at its bottom. And then 2023, early of January, we saw Bitcoin break above it, right, and reach back up to pretty much around $21,000, right? It kept breaking out of it, and then had a correction again, and then it actually broke above, right, this level once again at $24,000, right? And it just kept going up. And then, you know, for the past few weeks, we saw Bitcoin form this slow downtrend down to the downside. Okay, went all the way down to around $24,800 and then had another breakout. And here we are back up at its resistance line pretty much, right? Which was $30,000. So Bitcoin will soon enough break out of this. History is repeating similar, right? It's pretty similar. You know what I mean? I can't agree to that. And here's a chart that I want to show you guys that will be pretty much similar in the next upcoming few years, right? 2024 and 2025, of course, right? In the next bull market. I don't think it's going to be this straight. I think Bitcoin will in fact have some, you know, small corrections along the way, and of course consolidation, of course. But overall, okay, it's going to be similar to this. We're going to see Bitcoin pump, especially in the next Bitcoin halving. It's going to pump like crazy. So buckle up for that, guys. Okay, buckle up for that. In fact, I want to show you guys one more chart that I actually liked. Where is it? Here it is. 450K, $450,000 for Bitcoin in 2025. Is that possible? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Do you guys think $450,000 per Bitcoin? That's almost 500K, $500,000 per Bitcoin, right? By the year 2025. That is literally like less than 2 years from now, pretty much, right? So do you guys think we will in fact see a 450K Bitcoin, okay, in the year 2025? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know, but I highly doubt it. You know what I mean? I that's just my personal opinion, right? I highly doubt it. If we hit it, amazing. Of course, I wouldn't be mad at that, right? But 450K, that's going to be insane if we see Bitcoin break, you know, that price target, you know what I mean, of reaching that sort of price level. Now, let's talk about it, right? Price predictions for the year 2023 and of course 2030, right? Let's talk about it, where Bitcoin will in fact reach in those years. Now, this article right here is showing, okay, yearly Bitcoin price predictions for the year 2023 to 2030. So 2023, 64K, 2024, 77K, 2025, 100K, 2026, $137,000, 2027, $168,000, 2028, $221,000, 2029, $293,000, and then 2030, 300K. Okay, over 300K, $313,000. Now, I think this is all wrong, personally, right? Now, 2024, I easily see a 100K Bitcoin. 2025, I easily see, here it comes, probably a 200K Bitcoin, over 200K Bitcoin. I want to say 200 to 250, maybe even 300K. I think that's going to be like the max price for me personally. This is just my personal predictions, right? And then 2026, I think it's going to, you know, obviously drop back down. And of course, 2027, 2028. Okay, you know, especially in 2026, I think, you know, Bitcoin's going to have other corrections back down to the downside, because obviously, you know, Bitcoin will in fact enter the next cycle, which is obviously a bear market, right? So we will see. But 2030, let's talk about 2030 real quick. $313,000. I think Bitcoin will be way higher than 300K per Bitcoin. Right now, let's just, before I tell you guys my personal predictions for the year 2030, right, where I see Bitcoin max price by that year in 2030, which is less than 7 years from now, I just want to show you guys this real quick, right? Bitcoin's price predictions for this year in 2023. This is also important as well. So it's saying here, okay, that June, okay, we'll in fact see a 44K Bitcoin. That is way off, because obviously, you know, Bitcoin's nowhere near even $40,000. Right now it's at $30,000. Okay, so July, $48,000. I do think July is possible that we will in fact see, you know, maybe a 38K Bitcoin or 40K Bitcoin. We will see. August 52, September 57, October 61, November 63, December 64. Okay, and I told you guys as many times, my personal price prediction, where I see Bitcoin reaching towards the end of this year in 2023, is around $50,000, or, you know, over $50,000. So 51, 52, 53, 55, all over that, right? We will see. So this is pretty realistic, these price targets, right, for Bitcoin to reach in the next upcoming few months. It's really realistic. Okay, it really is. Now let's get back to this, right? 2030. Where do you guys, let me know in the comments below. Like, be honest with me, guys. Okay, everyone's predictions is obviously different. Let me know in the comments below. Where do you guys see Bitcoin in 2030? Do you guys see, you know, Bitcoin at 300K, 400K, 500K, 600K, 800K, or $1 million? Now, I just want to show you guys this real quick. We know Cathie Wood, okay, She obviously is a big believer in Bitcoin. She obviously does in fact invest into Bitcoin, right? And she's saying here that 600k Bitcoin price prediction is very, very possible, right, in the next few years. And that's very, very possible. I totally agree with her. And guess what? We know in the past, she has mentioned that, okay, Bitcoin will, in fact, be over $1 million by 2030. You guys can clearly see right there. $1 million per Bitcoin by the year 2030. Let me know in the comments down below if you think that is possible. Personally, I think it is, right? I'm just going to be honest. If it's not at $1 million, then it's going to be close to $1 million, maybe even 800K, right? But Cathie Wood has said herself that by the year 2030, we will potentially see a $1 million Bitcoin by that year, which is literally less than 7 years from now. And you guys know, for the past, ever since I created this YouTube channel, I've been talking about Bitcoin and crypto, right? I've been telling you guys, I've been begging you guys to at least accumulate one full Bitcoin. And this is why, guys, $1 million per Bitcoin. If you want to build wealth, some type of wealth in the future, if you want to become a millionaire, this is not financial advice, but accumulate at least one single Bitcoin. For all the people out there that are wondering, how much Bitcoin should I own? Should I adopt? How much should I accumulate to become rich in the future? Just one single Bitcoin, guys. That is it. Store that Bitcoin somewhere safe. Okay, store it somewhere safe, somewhere like a hard wallet. Okay, put it in there, transfer it in there, and just forget about it. I promise you guys, in the future, right, that one Bitcoin will make you rich in some type of way. Okay, it will for sure make you a millionaire. Okay, just think about that, guys. Okay, not financial advice. Please do your own research. And we know Bitcoin is obviously an asset that has store of value, right? It really does. So think about that, guys, right? Just think about that. So that's that, guys. Okay, that is that for this video. Okay, I just really wanted to talk about where Bitcoin will potentially be heading in the next, bull market, 2024, and of course 2025, and of course 2030. So let me know in the comments down below, what is your personal price predictions for Bitcoin throughout these years? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to know. And on that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a best day, guys.